In the early days of yoga, we're talking 3,000 years ago, this was called the most powerful yoga exercise that you could do. They call it maha, which means great, and mudra, which means a pose. And it's just like we do when we exercise to stretch out our hamstrings and our Achilles tendons. You pull your toes all the way back, you reach forward as far as you can. If you can't reach your toes, reach where you can. Reach forward and try to relax your elbows. Again, this rapid, short breathing exchanges carbon dioxide for oxygen very rapidly in the system. Just a few seconds. Inhale, hold. Pull forward just a little bit. Hold the breath. Now as you exhale, squeeze the air out and pull the diaphragm up. And release and relax. You do it this way as well. You do the left side. Inhale and hold. Stretch forward. Down. Exhale. Down. Pull the diaphragm up. Top. Not too much now. You don't want to create a cramp. What you really want to do is you want to reorganize the meridian flows in your body and balance them out. And you'll know one side is always a little different than the other. Like I have a little stiff knee, so this doesn't feel as right as the other one. But nevertheless, go down as far as you can. Chin up, short breath. Pull the toes back. Inhale and hold. Pull it back. Exhale, air out. Pull the diaphragm up. And release. And you can go back to the other side again. And this time, reach over and turn to the side. Okay? And then turn the chin over so it's in alignment of that shoulder. I think the important thing to do is the old axiom, don't kill yourself trying to get well. Take it easy. The main thing to do is to feel. To feel. There's nothing to see hardly at all. It's a matter of sensing that stretch. How does it feel? Is it a good feeling or is it a bad feeling? Short breath. Turn. Lean over. Inhale and hold. Hold the breath. Exhale. Go all the way down. Ta. And release. And relax. And straighten the legs and just bounce. Platform pose. If you need energy right away and you can do this, you'll find it a great benefit. You just lean back in this position and raise up, point the toes, and hold this position for a while. You'll feel the strain in the shoulders and the arms, and you'll want to drop down. Hold up just for 30 seconds. Short breath.
New ultra-thin insoles make life in your shoes more comfortable.
It started with the idea of giving truckers a better two-way.
So this position is wonderful, because you can go right from this position into what is called platform pose. Platform pose is a way to isometrically tense your muscles, get blood there, and also to reawaken your cells to resonate. You just lift up, point the toes, drop the head back, there's a little tension in the neck, tension in the arms, hold up, 30 seconds or so is all you need, maybe even less, and do the short breath. Keep the waist up. Keep the toes pointed. Inhale deep. Hold, arch up. Drop the head back. Stretch it. Ta. Release, relax, and just come forward and stretch the opposite way. I have to tell you that a lot of people get cramps in their feet. You'll find they'll do it when they point their toes. If you get a cramp, pull the toes back and hold them back until the cramp leaves, because it won't cramp this way. Time for a Gong bath. You know, in my Gong yoga classes, after we do a series of exercises, at the end of the class, we always leave room for what we call the Gong layout. The reason for this is that the Gong has a power to transfer its resonance to a human being. And one of the things after we rejuvenate ourselves, we want the body to absorb what we've done, and the way the body absorbs that is when we're just in kind of like a sleep state. We're halfway to our dream world. So we need to totally relax afterwards. The one thing that stops the innate intelligence of the body from recuperating quickly is our intellects. If the mind is interfering through worry, it just stops, it blocks the immune system. It also stops us from regenerating ourselves. So that's why deepest sleep, when we're out of the way, the body rejuvenates itself so quickly. The same thing can happen with the Gong. So what I'd like you to do is just lay down, close your eyes, take a nap, at any position where you're really relaxed. And let this sound, which is like the sound the baby hears in the womb, and also the sound we call the cosmic sound, let it penetrate your body and let you drift off and allow your body to heal itself. When you get up from this type of Gong bath, you should feel as though you've had 8 hours, 10 hours of good sleep, feeling totally rejuvenated and being aware of taking a long, deep breath and exhaling. It's very important. We have to honor the animal in us because we're in an animal body. So we make an animal sound when we stretch. And really stretch organically and feel yourself naturally stretch as you bring yourself into full consciousness, knowing that in that few minutes, the cells of your body have rejuvenated and you're at your most resonant self. Let's do it again sometime, if you have a minute. Thanks. You can do minute yoga while you're on a walk or a stroll. Again, with yoga, the main thing is you concentrate on your breathing. So as you step, you inhale, slow, hold the breath, you exhale, slow. Inhale deep, exhale. Now if you're in a position like this where you got two bars on either side of you, inhale and hold. Hold the breath, go down. And then you can stretch forward. Exhale back. Stretch. Inhale. Slowly walk. Watching the breath, exhaling. Remember, force the air out, hold it out, inhale deep, hold the breath and walk. Just out. And then stop, exhale, stretch. You can break your walk up like that no matter where you're going. Even down the street, you can do the same thing. So watch the breath, breathe deeply, walk while you're holding the breath in, walk while you're holding the breath out. Control the breath. After a little while, you've totally centered yourself and aligned yourself. Do it anywhere. If you got a minute, do it. Well, there's a lot of different breaths that you can do while you're walking. Of course, the short, quick breath is always good because you're cleaning your blood supply fast. So you can do that while you're walking. Ah, it feels so good to do that. And you can stop at any time, bend over, stretch it out, and stretch this way. So you just don't have to walk one way. I find that differing the walk is important. Sometimes you can walk down like this for a while. Just like the Indians used to do, you know. And then you can straighten up, stretch out. The main thing to do is to move differently. Move sideways with the breath. Just a minute here and a minute there. That's all you need to do. You can even do sounds while you're walking. I like to whistle when I walk. So that's a method of breath control. So and when you come to a place like this, you can stretch. I'll tell you, a very good exercise to do while you're walking is a leg swing, especially for the hip sockets. If you got a nice place to stop, you can do a few of these, and you can let people get by, and you go back, and you do it. I usually like to exhale when I kick forward. Gives you a feeling of power and grace. And do the other one. And you walk on. Sometimes when you reach a spot where you want to stretch your back leg like a runner, you'll find this is very important. You just feel the nice stretch, and you do your short breath. And the other leg. That's all it takes. You feel wonderful. You feel renewed. You feel innervated. You can do this all day, every day, all your life. You always look good, feel good, and you'll do good in life. Thanks. Let's do some minute yoga a little bit later, if you got a minute. All right, this is a nice path we're walking on. This particular walk that I'm going to be doing is called the elephant walk. And it's a wonderful walk to do. Just simply get down like an elephant and you walk. You don't have to walk very far, but you'll feel an instant change in your whole personality. You'll feel lucky. You'll feel like an elephant. This is a wonderful little bridge here. When I pass a bridge like that, I can't help but put a leg up and stretch out. A lot of runners do this, but we want to put the breath with it, so it's like and walk on. There's one breath that is very good if you're tired and you want to recharge very quickly. It's a recharging breath. And you can stop anywhere and walk on. This instantly charges your solar plexus up and gives you added energy. So also change the way that you walk. I know different days I walk differently. So if I feel the need to walk differently, I do. This is the John Travolta walk, where you just walk along, swinging like this, and then you break into a little walk like that. And then if you really want to walk like this, like the monkey walk is very good to do. And come up and out of it. A lot of times you need to work on your knees. This is a skier's exercise. Just easily rolling the knees around and around strengthens the knees. You know, in old age, this is the area that everybody worries about, keeping your knees together. And afterwards, just rub them. All right. Stretch out, straighten up, and walk on. Makes the walk a lot more interesting. Well, here we are at the Imagine symbol, shaped like a gong. I like to come out here once in a while and play for all the people that are come out here to pay tribute to John Lennon. They put flowers down, and this is the Gong of Peace. It means peace on earth right now, and it's dedicated to John Lennon and Imagine peace on earth. Just imagine, here we are in strawberry fields forever. The wonderful thing about a park bench, it's a great place to exercise without being conspicuous. So the main thing to do is to spread the legs wide and reach forward and just stretch, a little stretch, not much. Grab a hold of the bench, put the feet together, spread the knees wide, and you can do your short breath here. Nobody's going to notice. These people aren't paying any attention to me at all. Inhale and hold. And just relax. It's a good time too to do your knee dips on a bench when you're sitting down. And just do it with the breath. You can look around and nobody's even looking. Great. Always remember to do the other leg as well. We were talking about the elephant walk. Here's another version of the elephant walk. I think it's very important to do because we don't really lift our knees very much. So this is the elephant walk. And then you can really get into it. Exhale, the knees up. And then inhale and hold. And then you can always do a few scoops that end it all with before you walk on. Yeah, I think while I'm here, I'll gong everybody. I think they'll enjoy that. I'll see you in a minute.